But yeah, back again to the starving artist, like just idea concept, how that most artists get described as starving. Like I think nowadays and maybe more into the future that might not be the case.
Yeah, either it's not going to be the case or it's going to be.
Well, like everyone's buying like all this shit. Like a lot of times you go into a house or anywhere, like you might all the shit you see is like just from fucking IKEA, Walmart, fucking some mass-produced bullshit that no one gives a fuck about. You know, a lot of people, at least if they have the money, are turning towards craftsmen. You know, they want to buy like a table that was made by someone who makes hand-built furniture.
Yeah.
You know, like they want to. I feel like that's a thing that's coming up. You know, in recent years, and I think it'll continue to expand. You know, people getting a.
I hope so, man.
I feel like that's what's happening
I hope
from
so.
what I can tell, at least if you have the money, I guess.
Well, I mean, like all the retro stuff is coming back. I mean, now I think clarity and all these other things that they're worrying so much about, I think they're starting to like kind of distract people. I think a lot of people are starting to go back towards the more simpler times because I don't know. There's nostalgia is a funny thing,
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I think so. I mean, I honestly, it rubber bands a lot. It comes back to where it originally stretched from. Like, so yeah, I think so. I mean, I really hope so too because I mean, it's such a good outlet for someone. Especially when there's more and more media every day. More and more electronics every day. More and more things you have to keep up with. I think there should be stuff that you can go back to and know that a person made this with their hands and their talent, and you know what I mean. There's something good about touching a piece of paper that someone like actually drew on, and not a print, or know what I mean.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
and I know I value that just because I like art personally. It's like if I had a big ass house, it's like I want everything in it to be like handmade
nice.
or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Like any piece of furniture, I would love to buy. Like
crafted
actual
couch.
like furniture from a fucking like craftsman, like furniture craftsman or something. I ain't going to fucking Sears. Like what?
Yeah, that's going to.
But
someone's like, "I'll give this to you for $300." You're like, "I'm leaving."
Yeah. So you mean to tell me I'm paying $500 for what fucking 2 million other people own?
The same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just go spend
man.
like a bit more for something that's unique as shit. And everything would be like have a story behind it too, and it just feels better. Like, someone fucking made this, put
instead of
time
like a
and
machine
dedication in it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And I think there's more of a market for that, and it'll continue to grow. I would hope, and that's what I think.
it should. I mean, like,
And I think the internet helps too, because anyone, like if you're in San Francisco, you can order something from some craftsman in New York City, because you can they have an online store or something. So I think that helps too.
especially
online.
with that little thing you could connect to your phone to swipe.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Now anyone can sell shit.
Yeah.
Anyone can promote shit. Like it's crazy.
Makes it
times.
that much easier.
Crazy
Yeah.
fucking times.
Materials are the only thing that are not going to go down in price.
Yeah.
I can feel. I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel like even eventually water, is going to be something that's pretty. I mean, we're just like, oh, wherever there's ocean water, someone's spilling some shit into it. They're like, oh, this is the
man.
ocean. Remember?
Yeah.
We forgot today.
Yeah, right.
Forgot to water the water with toxic waste.
Yeah.
Oops, you missed a fish. Drop an atom bomb.
This is a giant ocean. What does it matter if I just dump a few 100 tons of
Yeah, it's
chemical
no big
waste?
deal. Come on, BP.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Jesus.
But yeah. I honestly, I think it should be coming back, especially because a lot of people are starting to appreciate it again. Like for a while, it was like IKEA was the thing, but like you said, I mean, stuff is becoming more personal event because history repeats itself. So yeah, I honestly, I'm looking forward to that.
Definitely. And another thing,
yeah.
like if as far as like any old like average product, like if you just like a fucking ashtray or something. I mean, you could buy an ashtray from an artist too. I carve ashtrays or something. But
Yeah.
another thing,
This
like
is
if
all
it's
I
just
do.
like a normal like everyday product, like a tool or something, like I think in the future they're gonna start. It'll be like to where most everyone has like a 3D printer.
That's what I keep
And you'll
thinking
just buy
about.
like the schematics or whatever, the
Like the,
blueprint,
and
for the
it'll
design, and so you would just make your own shit. Like, oh, I need a wrench. You just make your own wrench. So I think there would be that. So like for normal items, like oh, you need tools or whatever,
And then it's
normal
all credit.
shit. But then if
It's all card. It's
then
all
yeah,
electronic money.
and then outside of that, if it's like oh, I want some furniture, yeah, you might just buy it from an artist because if you want.
Or just get
Depending.
like this $10,000 3D printer.
Yeah, I print my own couch.
Yeah.
Giant ass shit. But,
Why does this couch feel so stiff? That's because it's 3D printed. You know?
but like, so if you're printing your own like normal everyday products, it's like then anything else, like if you want to go buy a nice table or, you know, nice whatever, any nice decorations like paintings and shit for your house, then you probably would turn to like an artist or a craftsman. You think? Like, because you're already printing normal shit at home with your 3D printer. Why would I want to turn around and go back to Walmart to buy some fucking bullshit painting?
So you get a perfect scanner.
Yeah, go down to Hobby Lobby and buy
Just
some
email this. Yeah. Oh, God, man.
some
You
mass-produced art. I don't know. I think it's gross, but
You can always see the little dots in there. You hang it up, you're like, it's perfect. And then you see like a thumbprint from some
or
little
paintings
kid
that are
grabbed it
meant
with
to
Cheetos.
yeah, or it's like meant to look real. It's like, you know, a canvas print, and then they slathered some oil paint on it just to make it like textured,
Like over the top of it.
Yeah.
And you can always tell because they gloss it over on the top, and it just.
I guess average people might not give a fuck, but I mean, I do. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Decor, I don't know. Houses
Or
like
once you start to have money, I guess people start to give a fuck. Like, oh, I'm gonna go buy a fucking handmade dinner table. You know,
I think I don't know. I feel like people use that excuses too much though, because like, how many artists do you know give away their art for free? At least once.
use what excuse?
Like a lot of people are like, I'm not going to go to artists because then I have to pay all this money for
Oh.
it. And it's like, well, you know, honestly, you know, they gave away art. Like there was probably a time in their life where they gave away a lot of art. You know what I mean? Like there's a reason why it's that price, and you know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
you just gotta like be around artists if you want art. That's, I feel like it should be back to like being primal. Like
Yeah.
if you want to like talk to an artist, I think that this should be a thing where it's like a little bit more personable instead of just like, hey man, send me that code so I can get it scanned into my computer.
Yeah,
and I can just print it
definitely.
out.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
There's like some like online store where you could talk to artists. That'd be kind of cool. Can I
That'd be
buy
dope.
your art, dude?
Hell yeah.
I'm just gonna put my art on there and not sell any of it though.